Karibu.
Asante sana.
Welcome to Bomanoma.
Thank you.
Welcome. My name is Brian. As you know, my wife Selena and I have created and built Bomanoma. Right now she's around here. We'll run into her in a bit, but for now, let me take you around and show you what Bomanoma is.
Yep.
Bomanoma is an eco lodge, and we also have an organic farm. And we've got cottages made from a natural building process called cob building, C-O-B, made from soil and sand and hay, which I will explain as well. We've got a tiki bar, a full restaurant, multiple gazebos, and a bunch of other cool stuff that I'll take you around and give you a quick tour.
Okay, so where do we start from?
So we can start at the tiki bar.
Okay.
So this is kind of the center of Bomanoma. This is the command center. You walk through the gate, and the first thing you see is our beautiful tiki bar here, which is super unique and a lot of fun. Obviously, you can see it's around these 3 living trees that are alive, and from the outside you can see go through the roof and continue to grow up above the roof. One thing about our eco lodge is that we're as self-sustainable and eco-friendly as possible. Whether that means water use, that means planting trees, certainly not cutting down trees. That's why we decided to build the bar around a tree that was already here, 3 trees that were already here, and not harm the trees themselves. So this is the tiki bar. It gets more popular as the day goes on. So as the afternoon turns into evening into night,
Okay.
you'll find people migrate toward here.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you have guests like every day or?
We have guests almost every day, if not every day. We've hosted so far guests from 52 different countries.
Wow.
We also are obviously open to the local Kenyan population, so we get a lot of local people that come and have some drinks, have some food, might go back to their homes at night, and then some of them also sleep over. We've got cottages, we've got different types of accommodations to fit different budgets and different styles. So
first accommodations.
So our accommodations.
Can we see the kitchen first?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is our kitchen.
Okay.
Everything here is powered by solar power. We don't have any running water, and we don't have any government electricity. So we're completely off-grid.
Okay. Okay. So we are going to see the accommodation.
Yes. As I mentioned, our accommodations are built using cob.
Cob.
C-O-B.
Cob.
Cob.
Okay. So these are cob houses, right?
These are cob houses. The foundation is cement with rocks. And we did that because from here up, there is no cement. This is pure cob.
Okay.
Completely permanent structure. But if we had the cob go all the way down to the ground and it rained heavily and there was water that would stay here, because it's a natural material, it would make it wear out much quicker. So we put an actual cement and rock foundation at the bottom of all our structures, and then from here up, it's all cob building. So cob is a mixture of sand, soil, and hay. That's the first step. The second step is smearing it.
And why cob house?
Why cob is because it's a very natural building style, and it's better for the environment than using cement or other things, and it's completely permanent. Another great thing about cob is that it keeps a very natural temperature, so cool during the day, warmer at night, whereas compared to cement structures or rock structures can sometimes vary the temperatures. Our roof is made from makuchi, which is coconut palm leaves, dried out coconut palm leaves from the Kenyan coast along the Indian Ocean, a place near Mombasa called Ukunda. The people who built the cob are absolute cob experts. The first step in building a cob house is mixing soil, sand, and hay. If you come in close, you can see actually there's still hay that kind of sticks out. The hay makes everything bind together and makes it a permanent structure. The second layer on these walls is a smearing of sand and mixed with cow poop. The cow poop smell goes away after a few days. You would never know it was here, but again, it makes it bind together. And then the third and final stage is limestone. So this is not paint, this is actually limestone mixed with sand and water and then painted on here. The purpose of the limestone is to make it more weather resistant and just protect against the elements, whether it be rain or any other type of element that might make this wall wear down a bit faster. Okay. But it's a completely permanent structure.
How many bedrooms?
We have 3 of these cottages.
Inside this one? How many rooms are here?
This is one room. I'm going to take you inside this one here.
Oh, so this is another one.
Yep. So we have 3 cottages. We've got 1, 2, 3. They look basically all the same on the inside, except the different colors of their floors. This has a blue floor. This is a yellow floor. That one has a green floor. That's how we know the difference between them. We also have a dormitory, which has 6 beds in it. So for larger groups and for people who want to stay more on a budget, we have the shared dormitory. And over there, on the other side, we have something called the family house. Same built out of cob, but it has a shared living room in the middle, and then on each side a separate bedroom. So if parents came with their kids, they could rent that entire house out. Parents sleep on one side, kids sleep on the other side, but all in the same house. Or if someone came like a double date, like a guy and his girlfriend with another guy and his girlfriend, they could take that house, party or hang out in the room in between, and then each couple has their own bedroom.
So this is a private. You talk about the inspiration by the Bomanoma.
But the inspiration, the only inspiration we had was we were almost forced into doing it because, like I said earlier, when we were in the cottage, people decided to come here. People decided to, they either liked our vibe or you know, we planted so many different types of trees, all different varieties of trees. They like the environment. People decided to come, and we didn't really have a place for people to sleep or for people to hang out. And we decided that if people have already chosen to come here, why shouldn't we turn it into a business and profit from it as well? So that's when we built the entire eco lodge, including the bar, including the restaurant, and so far people seem to really love it. I'm gonna make another. So, like for example, we try and do everything, but we are in rural Kenya, rural Africa. So without running water, we try and make everything work. For example, the hand washing stations. All you do is you step on the plank and wash your hands, and you have soap. You come over here. So you come over here, you step on the plank, you wash your hands. There's soap, and it's not running water, but like I said, it's clean. It's sanitary, and it works.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We've got men's bathrooms, women's bathrooms, men's showers, women's showers. Let's go to the gazebo.
So this is the gazebo.
Yep. So
can we see inside?
Yes, absolutely. We have many places to hang out at Bomanoma. One of them is this larger gazebo, which you can see. Perfect spot to have a party. People rent this out, do a goat slaughter and barbecue for birthday parties, graduation parties, engagement parties, that kind of stuff. Or you get multiple groups in here that just hang out kind of all together. We've got different gazebos, different sizes, different places for people to hang out, different balconies. So whether you come and you want to socialize with people or you want to come with your own little group and kind of stay a bit more secluded, it's up to you because we've got all the different options.
Talk about the decors.
What?
The decors.
Oh, the decorations are just different things that we've picked up along the way. That's a cow from Uganda. We have a buffalo from Maasai Mara. We're only 90 kilometers from Maasai Mara, so a lot of our guests choose to come and do a safari in Maasai Mara, the very famous Maasai Mara. Then we've got a painting by my friend, some traditional Maasai jewelry, and another piece of artwork that my friend made from Nairobi. So this is one of the gazebos.
This is where your guests hang out, maybe.
This is one of the places, as well as the tiki bar. We'll also go to the smaller gazebo. But there's many different balconies and places that people like to hang out.
And password is here.
Oh, everywhere here has Wi-Fi, so someone can come with their laptop and do work during the day, and then at night you're only 30 seconds away, 10 seconds away from the tiki bar.
Yeah.
So it's a cool place. Let me show you the gym and some other places to hang out.
Okay. family
This is the family house.
lounge.
Yep. So this we reserve as a full house, like the house, the entire house. You can't just take one room of this house. You take
Yeah.
the entire house.
Okay.
It has 2 bedrooms on either side and then a living space in the middle. This is the family house, like I mentioned before. It's got 2 bedrooms on it on either side and the shared living area. So come on in. This is as well built using the cob style. And it has the same vibe of all the other houses. It's just bigger and meant for more people. So we have our shared living area here, and then we've got a bedroom on that side, and we've got a bedroom on this side as well. So you can see, kind of the same style, but a bit different.
Talk about the security.
The security. We've never had a problem with security. We have hired security guards for the night. We've got a gate, which is the only way in or out of Bomanoma, and everything is fenced. So we've never had an issue with security or any problems. Also, we've got this guy, who even though he's friendly, his bark at night would scare away a potential threat.
Yeah.
Whether that's a person or a hyena,
Yeah.
they don't want to deal with him. So we've got security in the form of fences, in the form of hired security guards, and in the form of him. Let me show you the gym,
Okay.
because I want to get to the farm. Even
Talk about your car.
well, my car, I love it. It's a 1999 Toyota Prado 95 series. It has been fitted to be an off-road vehicle a little bit, so it's got a raised suspension. The wheelbase has been widened out a little bit. It's got off-road tires, but it's a perfect car. It's a diesel, 3,000 liter engine, turbo diesel. Everything works on it.
Do you do safari since Maasai Mara is just next to us?
Yeah, I've gone on safari with it, but when a guest comes here, we typically don't take them in my car because an actual safari vehicle, while it's not any more capable off-road than my car is. You can open up the top.
Yep.
It's more spacious. It can fit 8, 9 people. Whereas my car, you can't open up the top. It can only fit 5 people. So most people choose to go with a safari Land Cruiser and guide.
Yep.
Because when you go on safari, you want a guide from the local area who knows how to track the animals and stuff, and I don't have that knowledge. So while yes, we can go on safari with this, usually we hire a professional safari guide and bigger Land Cruiser
Okay.
made for safari.
So we were saying, like, talk to our guests if they visit you're next to Maasai Mara.
Yeah.
So you do safaris.
So Bomanoma is located on Maasai Mara Road. So as someone goes from Nairobi to Maasai Mara, you pass by Bomanoma. We're only 90 kilometers from the entrance to Maasai Mara National Reserve. It's called the Sekanani Gate. So it's a very convenient location, and most of our guests, especially our international guests, they choose to do a one-day safari. They stay at Bomanoma. They get picked up at very early in the morning. By sunrise, they're in the park when the park opens, and then they stay the whole day in Maasai Mara. When the sun sets, they come back here and have dinner here. So they spend the entire day in Maasai Mara, but they stay at Bomanoma.
Okay.
And we're close enough for that to work out really well. So we have a full restaurant. Our menus are online, again, at www.bomanoma.com. We have our entire menu. We offer vegetarian options. We offer every option you can think of. We've hosted groups of 30, 40 people that are on their way to Maasai Mara and they want a buffet style lunch on their way. We can do that. Most of our food is offered just from that menu, which is again found online. Everything is made to order. So let's say you wanted to order chicken, we would go and we have chickens and we slaughter a chicken and then we cook it up and make it for you. And for some guests, who have never slaughtered their own chicken, but eat chicken every day back wherever they come from, it's a really valuable experience for them to see kind of where their meat come from. In America, at least, you go into a supermarket and you buy chicken and you don't really have a connection to the fact that this animal was living. It comes in a little plastic container and it just looks like a piece of chicken breast or something, but you don't have the connection to say this was a living animal. So for someone, and it's very funny because a lot of guests who eat meat or chicken, they don't want to be part of the slaughtering. And they kind of think that if they're not part of the slaughtering, even though they eat it, they're less responsible for that animal's death, which is totally not true. Because if you're eating the chicken, you are just as responsible for its death as the person who slaughtered it. So it's good. It's a valuable experience for some people who do eat meat to slaughter their own chicken and to have that connection to the animal that they're about to eat and that they're going to go home and eat a lot more of. So we offer that too.
Okay. So if our guests want to go for safaris here in Kenya, why should they choose Bomanoma?
Because Bomanoma is the most unique and most authentic option. Yeah, you could choose somewhere else. that is maybe more quote unquote Western or more
Modernized.
organized or more trying to be like a hotel from this country that this person came from. But we dive deep into the cultural immersion aspect. When you're here, it's clean, it's safe, it's comfortable, it's secure, but you also know that you're in Africa. You're sleeping in cob houses, and you're at a tiki bar made from local materials, and you know you get to tour and help out in our organic farm and learn about permaculture if you want to, or Maasai culture if you want to. There's just so many options and things that we create here or offer here. It makes it a really cool choice for potential clients.
So where are we going?
So now I want to show you the gym.
This is the gym area.
This is the gym. So
Sorry.
I know siya. Nikila siya.
By the way, why don't you wear?
I think it's good. I think it's healthier not to wear shoes if you don't have to. I think you are more in touch with the earth and Mother Nature. Yeah. So our gym is not totally complete. We're going to keep adding more equipment as time goes by.
Okay.
But this is the gym. As you can see, it's got plenty of equipment to get a good workout in, including the pull-up bar, tires, weights, dumbbells. I mean, you can get a full workout here.
Okay.
And this gym is available, obviously, to all of our clients.
Yeah.
So,
Itamwagika floor.
yeah.
So when you're from the gym, you can chill here and have a coffee.
Yeah. So there's a lot of areas where you can find to relax. I'll show you the balconies in a bit, and obviously our tower.
Yep.
But besides the gazebos, there's all different places where you can kind of hide and tuck away and be more private if you want. And there's places where you can definitely be more social if you want.
So many employees do you have?
We have 8 employees. 8 employees. So you always are cared for by our employees, and our employees are absolutely amazing.
Okay.
They're the best.
What goes in here?
That is our chicken house
Okay.
and a spot for building materials. So we have the chickens, we have the building materials.
Okay.
Out this way. Out this way is a bonfire pit. So like I said, there were no trees here when we started. There was no buildings here when we started. All of these trees I planted myself. I can tell you all about them. We've got basically 3 or 4 different types of trees here. We have medicinal trees, we have local indigenous trees, we have fruit trees, and then we have trees that really don't do anything except look good, like the Italian cypress or the royal palm. This is a ficus tree, that's a cannonut tree, that's a croton tree. I can tell you about every single tree because I was the one who planted them. As this gets more rain, this will become a forest, just like the farm will.
So that's the way to bonfire area, right?
That's the bonfire. And then we do get a lot of campers, people who come with their own tent or they want to rent a tent. So besides the accommodations that we offer, the cob houses and the cottages and that kind of stuff, people can choose to camp out here in their own tent. Or rent a tent from us if they don't have a tent.
Okay.
And it's a cheaper option, but obviously just as fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and they still have access to all the amenities that we offer, but it's a bit more private. They can go to the bonfire. Should we go to the bonfire?
Okay. And if how did you acquire this land?
This land was given to us as a gift by Selena's mom before she passed away.
Oh,
Yep.
amazing.
Yep.
Blessings. So this is a bonfire.
So this is a bonfire.
So we have guests tonight?
So at night, we come here and we can hang out by the bonfire basically until morning if we want to. Have drinks here, music. It's just a great spot to hang out. And like I said, over time, as these trees grow in, it'll be a bit more secluded.
Okay, amazing. So do we have guests today?
We do have guests today. They'll be coming a bit later.
Okay.
Let's go back.
Vile tuendi vile ni moto. Lazima tuende huko.
Hapo juu ndio the best place. Kutoka mahali
Kabisa.
yote.
And here, what's happened here?
So tuongee asubuhi ama?
Oh,
Ama
sawa.
nieleze tena? This is our grill and oven. So again, made out of cob and brick. Totally natural materials. This is where we can grill meat or roast meat or veggies or anything. And then our brick cob oven, we cook pizza, bread, cake, anything like that. So we do big pizza parties, and anything for baking is right here.
Okay.
Of course, everything about this farm is organic, 100% organic. And you can see, again, I planted every single tree here. This is a pomegranate tree. You can see there's fruit. There's a plum tree, a whistling pine tree, melia tree. There's a papaya tree over there. All of this is aloe vera. You can see here and there. So when someone gets a sunburn, we can cut off a piece of aloe vera. It's medicinal. We have all different types of fruits, all different types of vegetables in the farm. This is a moringa tree, extremely medicinal tree. The leaves and the roots are all really, really good for you. And because it's organic, I can just take some off and I can eat it. Totally medicinal.
Okay. So
This tree is hibiscus. So, I mean, we also have 14 beehives here.
Okay.
So all the flowers are not just for looks. It helps with the bees and makes the bees very happy, as well as all the lavender we have, all the rosemary and the mint we have. We have just a complete, diverse variety of biodiversity here, of different plants and different trees and different fruits, and that makes bees very happy.
So this is the second gazebo.
This is the second gazebo. This is all passion fruit that you can see climbing up to one of our balconies. That's another spot that we can check out. That's all passion fruit. This is our smaller gazebo. And the cool thing about this gazebo is that we hang a flag from each country when a new person comes. So as you can see, these are all the flags of all the people who've come here from different countries. When someone from a new country comes, we add their flag, and I hope one day we'll run out of space and have to go up a layer and keep going around. But there's 52 flags here, which means we've hosted people from 52 different countries.
So should I hang a Kenyan flag?
The Kenyan flag is the first one. The Kenyan flag is right behind you.
Okay. Okay. Amazing.
Yep.
Good work.
As you can see,
Those are
all the
your
gazebos have this canvas. So some people like much more fresh air, and we can take all the canvases and put them up. Or in a time like this when it's just beginning to rain, these roofs will never ever leak. So there's never a chance the water will leak in from the top. But if it gets windy, maybe the rain will come in from one of these sides. All of these have canvas that we can pull down during windy, rainy times. It keeps it more warm in here, but also if someone wants to come, let's say a local politician, and have a more private meeting, we can lower all the canvas and make this a very private spot if someone wants to.
Talk about your furniture.
Our furniture is all locally made. So if you see this table here, which is an olive tree, the same person who made this table made the bar, and he made the other tables all throughout the different gazebos. So this tree came as a full tree. We actually bought the tree from the owner in a place called the Mau Forest. When we bought that tree, we cut that tree down. We brought it here, and then our carpenter, a very skilled carpenter, started cutting it. This was an olive tree, and in the spirit of being as environmentally friendly as possible, we've planted thousands of trees here. So even though, yes, we cut one tree down, we have planted many, many more than we have used.
Okay.
We are going now to the Honeymoon Suite, and on top of the Honeymoon Suite, to the Scenic Viewpoint of our very iconic tower. So this is our Honeymoon Suite, and the cool thing about this room is that it's a bit separate from the rest of Bomanoma, but it's still within our premises. So you still have access to all the amenities, you still have access to all the cool things that we offer, but it is a bit more private. And you have your own space, and you have your own area to kind of hang out and do whatever you want to do.
What's unique about it?
Well, you have the access to the scenic viewpoint right above you. So as the sun goes down, you can take up a bottle of wine, or you can do yoga as the sun comes up. You're surrounded by an organic farm, so you get the smell of all the herbs and all of the medicinal plants that we have, the sage and the lavender and the rosemary and the mint, and it's just a very unique kind of setting to be here with the view of Bomanoma a bit farther away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah, and now if we go up to the very top, oh, it's just a very basic room, but it stays very warm at night and it's very cozy. The Wi-Fi still reaches here, so you still get Wi-Fi access and electricity, but it's just a bit more private. You know, for people, some people like to be social and around a lot of other people, and some people prefer a bit of seclusion. And this is for people who might prefer the seclusion.
Okay. And the rate of the honeymoon suite is included in your
Yes.
website?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And above the honeymoon suite is our Scenic Viewpoint, which we will now climb up to. Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's go. Just watch your head here. That's the only place you have to watch out for.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bomanoma, 10 kilometers from Narok town, on the road to Maasai Mara, which is over there with the Mount Forest right over there. Karibu sana. Should I talk about this up here?
Yeah, talk about this.
So up here is our Scenic Viewpoint, and from here you can see not only the layout of Bomanoma, as you can see the cottages are over here and the gazebos, but also the layout of the organic farm. So as we're planting and implementing permaculture design and regenerative agriculture, it definitely is a benefit to be able to come up here and get a bird's eye view, literally, of where things are placed throughout the farm. That way we can manage it better and get a quicker view of how everything is going. From up here, it's just a different angle, and you get to see more of a larger perspective of not only the layout, but how everything is intertwined within our homestead. And it's an awesome place because whether it's sunrise yoga as the sun's coming up from over here, or
So you do yoga in
sunrise, like we bring up a yoga mat and our guests do yoga up here,
Okay.
or as the sun goes down over here, you get a beautiful sunset and you can have a beer or a glass of wine with your significant other.
Yes.
It's an awesome place to just be able to come up here and relax. You get this nice breeze. Obviously today it's a bit cloudy, but usually it's very sunny, but this breeze that comes, it comes every day, all day, and you just get a beautiful view from up here. Like I said, the Mount Forest over that way, Loita Hills and Loita Plains going this way, and then Maasai Mara all the way out that way. So from up here is the Scenic Viewpoint of Bomanoma.
and the main highway to Nairobi.
And the main highway to go from Nairobi to Maasai Mara, you can see, is just right over there. So in terms of location, we're very conveniently located for anyone going to Maasai Mara. They basically pass by Bomanoma without even trying to.
And the airstrip is just around, right?
The airstrip is just right over there. Yep.
Oh, amazing. I
Yep.
see you also keeping bees.
Yeah,
and
we have 14 beehives, which you can see is in this forest here. All these trees they're called Ololeshwa trees, but in English, they're wild sage. All of these trees that are a bit white, they smell just like sage. And we're actually in a village called Ololeshwa, named after this tree because this tree grows so indigenously here and is so prevalent here. So within that forest of Ololeshwa wild sage trees, we have 14 beehives. We have a tree nursery and plant nursery where we keep seedlings and plants. It's covered by a shade net. Sugar. So thank you for watching Miss Rachel YouTube channel, and Karibu Sana Bomanoma. Welcome to Bomanoma. www.bomanoma.com for all the information you need, and reach out with any questions. Hope to see you here soon. For special Miss Rachel discounts, check the link in the description of this video, and I think you'll be happy.